I have this gas station off of Reseda, which is like in between, no, it's like closer to LA that I always go to because it's the cheapest gas. It's 48 miles to the gas station and we have 32 miles left. Once you get on the freeway though, it's more conservative and then it starts calculating it different. We're gonna try this, we're gonna do this. Let's see if this 30 goes up anymore.
That's now,
well, I mean, it's not gonna go up. What I'm getting at is like, if I drive conservative, this become more efficient and it'll still say 30 miles in like 2 minutes, for example. Check this uphill out. 15 miles left.
you should have brought some grappling hooks.
0 miles left. 4 miles to the gas station. 1 mile. Come on, let's make it. So let me explain to you guys about Nick the Greek and how Nick the Greek all came about and started. Nick the Greek was actually founded and started by 3 Nicks. There's not one, there's 3 of them. And they're all cousins. They're all from the San Jose Bay Area, but they're all obviously from Greek families. And their families have been in the restaurant business for a long, long time already. A lot of the recipes at Nick the Greek are from their families, passed down generations to generations. But mostly Nick the Greek is not necessarily so much about like a family recipe and sit down. It's really about keeping its authenticity to Greece as a gyro and a souvlaki house. So gyro and souvlaki houses are really kind of like quick in and out places, right? You don't really have that so much in the US as opposed to, for example, Europe. So in the US you have, of course, a lot of fast food restaurants like McDonald's or Burger King, which is considered quick in and out, right? Or you have a drive-through to go through. In Europe, where the buildings are older and have been there for a long time, not necessarily in Greece, but for example, like people that have been to Germany know you have like doner kebab places, and that's the same thing. They're quick service in and out places, but they're not like a McDonald's would be like alone standing. It's like you would have like a city center, and you would have a shop where you could go in quickly and get a gyro or a souvlaki. And there's like a few chairs and tables where you could just, the whole idea is to eat it real fast and go, or take it with you and go. So that's what the concept that they wanted to bring to the US, which they did end up now bringing to the US. And what's really awesome is that it's so authentic to Greece that people that have been to Greece realize that and recognize that. And even Greek people in California are like, wow, I have never had a gyro, pita, or a souvlaki, or any of the food we have here that's so authentic to the flavors that are in Greece. Something that's also really interesting is we have our types of meats here is the beef lamb, which is really combined meat, beef lamb. You have pork, you have chicken. So beef lamb doesn't even exist in Greece. If you really want to get real Greek, everything is always pork, right? So it's either pork souvlaki or pork gyro. And anytime we actually have Greek people coming in, that's what they order. They order pork because that's what they're used to over there. So again, that's what people love the concept so much, because it's authentic to how everything was or is in Greece. So that's exactly what the Nicks did, is they wanted to start that and bring that here, which they have done. They did so with the first store in San Jose, California. It took them a while, like any other concept would, to build a brand name in the San Jose Bay Area. And until now, they've done such a great job that they have about 9 owned corporate stores over there, and they also have about 5 franchisees up in the greater Bay Area, and they're expanding extremely fast over there. So I was the one that saw the vision of, okay, well, let me start expanding in Southern California. And it's funny because like it's almost like when a store opens in the Bay Area, it's so known. Everybody's like, oh wow, yes, and Nick the Greek's coming to my town. And that's what we're trying to build here in LA right now, is that same, oh wow, Nick the Greek's coming to my town, that excitement. People that already do live in the Ventura area, for example, in Thousand Oaks, that have heard that we're opening in Thousand Oaks, are already super excited that there's a Nick the Greek coming over there. So we're just trying to build as many locations as fast as possible to get Nick the Greek to everybody, because again, it's bringing that authentic gyro and souvlaki house to the towns here in the United States. And that's why, for example, here in Ventura, we're on Main Street, which is very similar, like I'm saying, to the concept in Europe, where you're a store between other stores, not an independent, on an independent pad in a shopping center like a McDonald's would be. That doesn't go to say that we won't try that out one day, because that's what people are used to in the US, but this is how we're expanding right now. So at Nick the Greek, we have the different types of things we have on our menu over here are the gyropitas. Those are the sandwiches that you guys see. And you can either have them by themselves or a combo with French fries. And that's the most popular item by far is the beef lamb gyropita. So you can only have pitas, but you can have plates. And plates over here always come with a side of tzatziki, pita bread, French fries, your choice of meat, and a side salad. So a plate kind of has everything separate, so you can put together whatever you want, or put it together however you want, or just eat it however all together. Whatever you want to do, the whole idea of a plate is you can do whatever you like with it. Then we also have bowls. Bowls is kind of everything more like mixed together, right? So a bowl is gonna have rice on the bottom. It's gonna have meat on one side, your choice of meat, salad on the other, and over that we put our tzatziki sauce and our spicy Greek yogurt. So those are basically the main options, right? Is the gyropitas, is the plates, and is the bowls. So those are your main options here at Nick the Greek. And then you get into our sides and our French fries. So one of the most popular items at Nick the Greek are Nick's fries. They're literally like the best thing like ever. Like when I first got acquainted to the concept of Nick the Greek, it was like my favorite thing on the menu, but you can't eat it all day because it's way too much to eat every single day. But what it is basically garlic fries and then your choice of meat, so beef lamb on top or pork or chicken. And over that is gonna be feta cheese, and then you're gonna have spicy Greek yogurt on top of that, and then chopped spring onions. It's literally like the best thing, it's so good. But you also have our Greek fries, and Greek fries are gonna be just garlic fries with feta cheese on top and chopped spring onions, or you have just regular fries that you can get. And then as far as like sides, we have things like hummus and pita, we have side of falafel, we have a side of any kind of gyro meat you would like. So we really have a lot of different options here at Nick the Greek for you to choose from, including, for example, our soup. Our alpilomeno soup is really good. It's a Greek lemon soup with orzo pasta, eggs, and chicken in it. A lot of people don't even know we have soup. When they try it, they're like, wow, it's amazing. Which brings me also to our Greek frozen yogurt. A lot of people don't know that we have literally the best frozen yogurt. It's so good. People love it. It literally tastes like Greek yogurt, but then in frozen yogurt form. So it's got a very tart flavor to it. It's sweet, but more tart than it is sweet. And some people just love eating it plain like that. But what's also really nice and tasty is to mix it when you crumble baklava on top and you put honey on top of that. That's what a lot of people love to have too. So this is Nick the Greek over here at Ventura. The reason we picked this location over here is because if you look at the architecture of this building and how all the other stores are over here, it's pretty cool because it's almost like European style where you have these like older buildings, and exactly like I was saying earlier on the video of how it's just a Euro and Slovakia house like in between other stores. So that's not only the only reason we picked here Ventura. We also picked Ventura because we're here on Main Street. Obviously now the street's been closed because of coronavirus to all cars so that we could build terraces out here. But normally when it's just regularly open, this is packed with cars, especially on the weekend, and people are walking up and down the street. Thrift stores are super popular here in Ventura, so that's what a lot of people come to Ventura for also. So there's just a lot going on over here, and that's why we chose downtown Ventura. Wanted to show you guys the outside of the store for the people that haven't seen it and haven't been here. So yeah, I love the front of the store compared to when you guys see our Westwood store. Our Westwood store has a lot more of a modern look to the outside of the building. So this is just really cool, and I'm super happy about how this whole storefront came out. Before we were here, it used to be Burger I Am for a year, and before that was a Subway, and that Subway was here forever. So what's also nice for you guys to know is with a location like this, since it was a Burger I Am before, basically everything was already, and it was also Subway, everything was already there and set up. So when we came in to convert this into a Nick the Greek, it was so fast. We literally did renovations and opened within a month to 2 months because we didn't have to go to building and permitting at the city because everything was already in place. Everything we changed was just cosmetic. Compared to getting a new location like we have right now in Thousand Oaks or in Santa Monica, where you have to really do a complete build out to the store, put a hood in, put everything in, put the refrigeration and all that. All the architectural plans have to get sent to planning and building of the city, and that takes like 2 to 3 months on its own just to wait for all those permits to be okay to start building the restaurant. So anyway, this is Nick the Greek Ventura. Let's walk inside so I can give you guys a little bit more of a tour of this store. So of course, normally we have the chairs and tables all set up. Now they're not because all dining is closed. But these high floor top tables are normally along this wall together with another lower floor top. We have tables along here. As you can see, we have a bench. So normally, yeah, all the tables are inside, all the seats are down. Now it's not again because indoor dining is closed. Every single Nick the Greek that you guys will see will always have this wall with all the text and graphics on it. What's really cool about this wall too is if you look all the way on the top, it says Little Nick. Then you look down here, it says Baby Nick. And over here on the top right, it says Big Nick. So that's all three Nicks that I was talking about. Yeah, Big Nick, Baby Nick, and Little Nick. Those are the three cousins, and that's how they go by to differentiate themselves. So another thing you're gonna always find in the Greek stores is these two inlets where we continue the wood. So we have gray tile over the whole store, but we continue our wood flooring in these two inlets. You always see that at Nick the Greek stores too. And then we always have the definitions wall too. So basically where the Greek roots are from, the basic meaning of the word, and example words. So for example, anthrop is human, so it converts to philanthropy, right? That's the first one. There's many more to read, but this is also part of our concept and what we do with our concepts. And then of course, at every location, we're gonna have our drink fridge over here. We're gonna have our Greek sodas, cherry, orange, and lime. So as you can see, they're called Luke's, but if you go here, now it's in Greek. There you go. Those are our Greek sodas. So here's your cash register. So then over here is our kitchen. So you're always gonna have a kitchen where basically the line is where they're cooking. We always try to show our kitchens in our restaurants. So most of our restaurants you go to, the kitchen is exposed just like this. So that everybody can watch the meat being cut, the cooks cooking, and there's more action in the store that way. Everybody can see what's going on. And then of course, you have in every restaurant also the back kitchen where all the prepping action gets done, everything gets made to be put on the line. All right, so that ends our Nick the Greek Ventura story and store tour. We're gonna be showing you our store in Westwood next. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our videos to continue seeing updates of what we're gonna do next and next upcoming videos that we have, because I'm gonna keep on pushing out videos every single week so you guys can see different parts of owning a restaurant, but also my life and how I'm continuing to build more and more of these Nick the Greek restaurants. All right, I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're on our way to Westwood. This is Jarek, for you guys who haven't met him yet. Jarek's our videographer. So I have this gas station off of Reseda, which is like in between. No, it's like closer to LA that I always go to because it's the cheapest gas. It's 48 miles to the gas station, and we have 32 miles left. It's saying we can go. No, because once you get on the freeway, though, it's more conservative, and then it starts calculating it different. We're gonna try this. We're gonna do this.
At 12:30, this girl's coming to the restaurant in Westwood.
Her Instagram handle's Adventures with Pollen. She contacted us because she wanted to do like collab somehow, some way. So basically get some food and then post it on her Instagram. So, but let's have her on our YouTube channel too. Why not, right? But let's see if this 30 goes up anymore.
That's not how.
Well, I mean, it's not gonna go up. What I'm getting at is like if I drive conservative, does this become more efficient, and it'll still say 30 miles in like 2 minutes, for example. Check this uphill out. 15 miles left.
You should have brought some grappling hooks.
0 miles left. 4 miles to the gas station. Come on, Jarek. Are we gonna make this, Jarek?
Yeah, because Jesus is on our side. I don't want to say Jesus is on the wheel because Anton's on the wheel, so let's try.
I mean, I hope so. I hope we're gonna make it. Otherwise, to your point, we'll be very late to the restaurant because we'll have run out of gas.
Yeah, so it's gonna go, oh, -1 now? -1 miles? Are we gonna start reversing?
No, man, it's still at 0. What do you guys think? Are we gonna make this? We've got, it says 0 miles left on this tank, but the car's still going, so, and we have 4 miles to the gas station. Let's see. 1 mile. Come on, let's make it. Let's do it.
At this point, we've been 0 miles for the past 5 miles,
So we gotta give a shout out to 76 gas station on Reseda Boulevard because they have the cheapest gas. So this is Pauline, or Pauline, sorry.
No worries.
And she's got she's a food blogger and a travel blogger, right?
Yeah.
So she contacted us and to do a collab together. Her Instagram handle is
Adventures with Pauline.
Adventures with Pauline, but Pauline is spelled P-O-L-L-I-N at the end of Adventures with Pauline. What's how did you find out about it?
Yeah, on Instagram, and what I miss about traveling is just trying different foods from all around the world.
Yeah.
So I thought, why not better of like trying different types of cuisines every day or every week
Nice.
to switch it up.
So that's what you've been doing now during COVID. You've been going to different
I
restaurants.
miss Thai. I'm going to Thai food, Chinese food. So just traveling all around the world through food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere.
Can't go anywhere. Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this for?
Doing it for about 4 years now.
Oh, nice.
It's been picking up the last 3 years, and I absolutely love it.
Where's your favorite place to travel to?
Turkey, Colombia, Croatia, Italy,
Yeah, wow.
Israel. Greece is on my list. It was supposed to be last summer, but I'm super happy to be here and excited to try it out.
Yeah. So what do you? So this is Nick the Greek Westwood. Compared to Ventura, Nick the Greek Westwood is like way more modern looking. Address here is 10959 Kinross Avenue, so when you guys come by, you know. As you can see, the design of this building is different. That's why I was saying I like Ventura, because Ventura's got that like European look, but I like this too, of course. I love the modern look too. So come on in our store. This store is actually a lot bigger than any other store we're going to do. It's just because we got such a good lease deal here at this location that that's why we took it. The store is huge. At all the Nick the Greeks, everything's always the same, right? So when I was, for example, telling you the Ventura story, I would always have the floor tile continuing on the wall, those two inlets over there. You'll always see that in our stores. You saw them in the Ventura store video. Of course, all the tables and chairs are all stacked up right now because indoor and outdoor dining are on the top of the wall. And then we also have our definitions wall over here, which we also have on all the floors. So as you can already tell and see, like the store is a lot bigger. You see the countertop is a lot bigger than the Ventura. Once UCLA is fully back from this whole COVID thing, and once all these office workers are back, we're gonna do like double, even triple the volume here than Ventura would. So that's why we needed a bigger store here. But like I said, it was mostly because we got such a good deal. If you come back here, I mean, you look at how big this store is kitchen-wise. This is a line. You saw how tight and small Ventura was. Everything here is like double the size. Like the grill is double size, the flat top's double size. We have 3 rotisserie cookers instead of 2 like we have in Ventura. So those are all Eurocode and so on. Then we even have a second kitchen over here, a second hood. So this is where, like, once everything's back and normal and COVID's done, we're gonna make this fun. We're gonna probably start cooking under this hood for all catering orders that we'll be doing. So yeah, everything's just like you saw those old refrigerator and freezer in Ventura that are super small. Then you have a brand new walk-in fridge that's super big. This was already here when we took over this, so we didn't need to even build this. This was already here. So over here you have the 3 compartment sink, and then that leads back out to outside. So also, like in this store, I actually have an office. In Ventura, it's a little closet, but here's the actual proper office space. So this is a lot better over here than at Ventura. So that's kind of like the quick tour of Westwood. If you guys want to check out Westwood, come by sometime and get some Nick the Greek over here. We're right next to UCLA, right next to the 405 freeway. We're super accessible. Just access us right off of Wilshire Boulevard, 10959 Kinross Ave. Come see us over here, like and subscribe to the videos.
Hello everyone, my name is Manny. Welcome to Cooking with Manny. Today I'm going to show you how to make a chicken gyro. So first, we're going to load the pita on the flat top. We make sure it's nice and warm, perfect. Fresh chicken. A little bit of our secret sauce. Once our pita is warm, hot, we're going to transfer it onto the board. So we'll make sure we're going to use mustard, lettuce, also well known in Spanish lechuga, tomatoes, onions, chicken, gonna make the neck fries. Gonna use a little more chicken. Nice and juicy. A little bit of the secret sauce. Our fries are handmade. So you're gonna make sure your chicken is not dry. It has to be nice and juicy. A little bit of feta cheese. Green onions.
No. Spicy yogurt.
It doesn't go with green.
Spicy yogurt and then green onion.
Oh, whoops. Alright, a little bit of mistake. Spicy yogurt and then green onions.
Exactly.
Here we go. Beautiful.